I feel like things are balancing out for you, collective, because you're mixing your intellect with your intuition. You know how hard that is to do? I would say most people have either or, but most people have neither. You got that intellect and you follow what your gut instinct is telling you. And when your gut instinct is telling you something ain't right, somebody ain't right, some place ain't right, you're about to change who you hang around. You about to change your environment. You about to change the way you move because you've thought it out. One thing about you, collective, you weigh your options. You're not impulsive. You don't just go with what looks good, what sounds good. You're following what your gut instinct is telling you. I don't know why I just see people like trying to pull a fast one on you, but you see right past the illusion. It's like when people have a mask on, you see right through them, and they don't like that. That's why a lot of people are scared and intimidated by you, because they can sense the entrepreneur, the boss, the leadership quality that you possess. But people don't want you seeing that about yourself. They want you to downplay your smarts. They want you to doubt your intuition. They want to cast fear and doubt into your plans and hopes and dreams. But you're too smart for it. One thing about the Page of Swords, this is somebody like you can't get over on them. You can't trick them out of their destiny. They're not really swayed by what looks good and what sounds good. Collective, you have just gained too much knowledge. You've gathered so much strength and resilience from what you've been through with these people. You know every manipulation tactic. You see every red flag. People want to now learn from you like, damn, how do you just keep getting up? How are you doing it? You have the knowledge required to kind of allow people to tap into their own gifts, their own intuition. You have the capabilities of inspiring millions. As crazy as that might sound. You are an inspiration. And I often find that everybody loves a good rags to riches story, right? Nobody really, it's not as impressive when somebody was just born with everything. They didn't really have to earn nothing, you know. Everybody likes somebody that started from the bottom and ended up winning against all odds. That's what it's giving. It's like you have this youthful, almost innocence about you, but then you have this like esoterical, metaphysical knowledge where it's like you just seem wise beyond your years, but you look younger than what you are. So people think that you're naive, but looks can be deceiving. It's not that you're not a hard worker. I feel like you've always been a hard worker. You've always done you do what it takes to keep a roof over your head, to keep food on the table, to keep them bills paid. We all got to go through it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Work the night shift, take on an extra job, side hustle, start that business, take extra shifts, overnights, doubles, whatever you got to do, holidays, nights, weekends, whatever it takes. I feel like you never been lazy. You're not afraid to go into isolation, though. You're not afraid to do what's best for your mental health when you feel like you're just going through the motions. Like the wheels are spinning, but you're not going where you know you deserve to go. You know you deserve to live and exist on a higher plane of existence. And you're willing to do what it takes, but you're not willing to go through the motions forever, become comfortable and complacent like most people. Give up on your hopes and dreams because it didn't work the first, second, or third time. You're willing to kind of like go back to the drawing board and reassess, well, maybe I could do it in a different way. That's how smart you are. That's how intelligent you are. working in tandem. Like, this is your spiritual side, the Hierophant. This is a spiritual leader, traditionally interpreted as like the Pope of the tarot deck. People look up to this individual for spiritual guidance. Your higher self is just all-knowing, enlightened. That's you. And that's the part of yourself that you have been unlocking and tapping into in a way that most people can't. Most people either spiritual, sometimes, maybe, or they go through the motions and they really work hard. And then you have your intelligent people. You have all of these qualities, all in one. No wonder people are so intimidated by you, collective. Why wouldn't they be? I mean, it makes sense, right? You're about to have options because you're looking at your different options. You're willing to go back to the drawing board, pivot. Maybe I need to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe I just need to, reassess and readjust. And then you're willing to readjust again and assess the situation again. Because in your heart, you know what you need to be doing. You know what, your passion, your purpose is. Most people don't. I feel like you do. Whoever this message reaches, I pray that it reaches the right people, but the people I'm talking to, my collective, you've reached a higher level of consciousness. You've done the jobs, the career, the education, the trade, whatever it may be, the things that you're supposed to do, but you're not a normal average everyday person. And you know that, and people know that about you too. You're meant to be a boss. You're meant to tap into this spiritual side, and I feel like you are. And you're willing to go through the hard work. It's not like you're trying to cut corners or take shortcuts or take the easy way out. Nah, but you want to do something where it doesn't even feel like work. Something you're passionate about, pursuing your purpose, something that you wake up excited every day to get up and go do. Everybody around you is miserable. Everybody around you is trying to throw you off your path, distract you, make you mad because they're mad. They want you to live in misery because they're miserable. They want you to be stuck because they have been stuck their entire life. And they plan on staying stuck. So they want you stuck with them. But you got options because you're willing to look at your other options. You're willing to accept the fact that there is another way. There is an alternative route that you can go down, a different path, the path less traveled, the path that nobody else is willing to travel because they're operating from a place of fear. I feel like right now you're fearless. You're willing to take calculated risks because, again, you've thought it through, but it's a calculated risk. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. It's not like a wild, crazy, out of control fire, but it's like a calm, steady passion that's burning within you. And it's like your passion that's just waiting to be released. You have this talent. You are an artist in a way. You're very creative in a way that you just think about things, collective, in a way that other people don't, and then other people try to put you down for it. Like you shouldn't be thinking like that, or you're weird for thinking like that, or that's crazy, that's out of the box, that's unrealistic. People going to try to get you to take a more traditional path like they did, so you could live a boring and mundane life like them. But you got options. I feel like you're willing to take the time to balance out your emotions. You see how these cups represent emotions in the heart. You see how they're all like in a line, balanced. They're not all over the place. I feel like you've done a lot. You've done a lot thus far. It's kind of like you've thrown a lot of stuff at the wall and just to see what sticks. But that's how you find out what it is that you're supposed to do. So keep doing it. Keep tapping into your intuition. Keep asking your spirit guides for a sign, because I feel like you're getting signs. You keep seeing a certain animal over and over. You keep finding change on the ground, feathers on the ground. You keep hearing a crow doing the same call, calling the same amount of times. Little stuff like that may seem insignificant to somebody that's not tapped in, and they third eye ain't open, so they don't see the signs. You see the signs. The butterfly passes by. You have a certain dream, a reoccurring dream. You keep seeing the same symbolism, repeating numbers, ascending numbers on license plates, street numbers, a commercial on TV, scrolling on social media. It's like you just keep seeing the same thing over and over. That's your sign that you're headed in the right direction. Your emotions are balancing out because you're no longer tolerating disrespect. You're trusting your intellect and your intuition. These things are working in tandem in your favor. So you can have the options. So your emotions can be balanced, stabilized. I see like an improvement in your mental health and an increase in mental clarity. Keep doing what you're doing, because you see how all these cars are upright? Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let everybody know. Everybody ain't got to know what you're up to. Oh, they'd like to know, though. People are very nosy when it comes to you, collective, okay? Keep tapping in. Because whether you know it or not, whether they're going to tell you or not, you got people watching you right now closely, and people that, might surprise you. I mean, celebrities, people that have influence, they got a lot to learn too. A lot of people are learning from you. They're inspired by your journey. They're inspired by the fact that you just won't give up. You keep finding a way, because there's always a way out. God, Spirit, the universe would not just abandon you. So don't abandon yourself. Don't abandon your dreams, because that's what they want you to do, because that's what most people do. That's what most people have done. Gave up, abandoned their dreams a long time ago, and never think about it anymore. They go through the motions, they do what they're supposed to do, and then they get up the next day and they do it all over again. All their joy, all their passion, all their creativity is dead. But for you, it's just getting started. It's just starting to come back alive again. I feel like you're going to feel alive, okay? I feel a lot of passion, creativity, and a lot of thoughts going on, but thoughts in the right direction, okay? That's going to get you all your coins, all your pentacles. I also see that you've been very grounded lately as well. Focusing on domestic stuff like chores, errands, keeping the home clean and clutter-free. That's the best way to free up the energy, especially for money to come into the home, finances to come in, getting rid of everything that you don't need. I don't care if your home looks bare and barren, good. That means just more room for the energy to come in and have room to move around and navigate. Money, finances, success coming into the home. That's what I feel for you. Open up them windows once in a while. Light that incense, that sage. Get you one of them little singing bowls. Whatever you gotta do to clear that energy. I'm seeing mental clarity. Collective, keep doing what you're doing. Whatever it is that is balancing your emotions and keeping you stabilized, keep doing it. Whether you done cut off people that was disrespecting you, whether you left a situation that was draining you, the energy is gaining momentum. The time is now. Your blessings are here. You just gotta let them in. Continue to think positively. Continue to tap into your intuition. Use your intellect. God, Spirit, the universe is going to send you a sign. It's going to become very clear very soon what direction you need to head in, the direction you need to head in. But I have a feeling that you already know. Deep down, you already know. You already know what needs to be done. And I feel like you're doing it. 8 of Pentacles, you're already doing it. The hard work. Working on your mind, body, soul. You really not worried about none of these people. But these people watching you. So give them a show.